Next on the list would be Rob Rosenberg. Did I get it right this time?
You did.
It's a tough name, Rosenberger. I tell people it took me to 5th grade to get that right. So, Rob Rosenberger, who am I? I grew up in Nacogdoches. I'm a farm kid. My family was a farm kid. My dad went to A&M. He was in the Corps of Cadets, and he challenged me that I wouldn't make it if I tried. And to be honest, I thought he was right. That was a tough place, but I made it through. So I'm Brighton, Texas Aggie, class of 1990. I was Corps of Cadets. It was a tough place. I went from there, I went to the military. I flew reconnaissance for the Navy. Top secret reconnaissance missions, I was always gone. And as has been said, we served, because that's what these people do. I grew up in East Texas, where during a football game on TV, my whole family would pause, and we would stand up and hold our hands over our hearts, and we would say the Pledge of Allegiance while the national anthem was being played, or we would be silent and take our hats off in our own living room. We thought that was normal. So when it was my turn, and when I was of age, I went to serve. I spent 25 years in Washington, D.C. in the military, where I was a reconnaissance flyer, top secret. I then got recruited to CIA. I worked in CIA, and I don't know if you know, but there's more than hundreds of agencies out there, but there are 17 intelligence agencies. I worked for 5 of them, where I was a leader, a national leader. I ran large programs on behalf of this United States for our government, for us, the people. I did hard duty with people that didn't come home. I went to a lot of funerals in Arlington, and I know what it's like to serve. I also know what it's like to have Congress push down on us, our morals, our rights, what we find in our value systems to be changed from Congress. And as it's been said, we have to hold ourselves accountable. There's 2 forms of accountability, and it comes to Congress. There's accountability in the candidates that you send. They owe you that accountability. But it's our accountability to hold them accountable. Who you vote for matters. Our current congressman has been there for a long time. Now, I don't know about you, but there's a lot of people I've spoken with over this district in the last couple of months. There are 14 counties, 10 full counties, 4 partial. Not everyone is familiar with what the district is. Does it include my district or my town, my neighborhood, my county? If you're not clear about that, ask us. We'll help you. We'll guide you. But you should know. But there's some other fundamental knowledge about that, which is, as it was mentioned, Waco. McLennan County is basically the 800-pound gorilla in the whole district. So out of 14 counties, you could take Lufkin, Nacogdoches, Crockett, Huntsville, and some other towns and add them together. It's still not one Waco. The incumbent is from Waco. He doesn't live there, but you get the point. Your vote will matter. It will also matter long term because he's been there for 25 years. So I'm for 4 things. I'd like to be for more, but they told me I could stick with 3, and I made 4. So the 4 things that I'm the most passionate about, that I want to serve, again, having time in the Hill. I did work for Congressman Gohmert, if you're familiar with him. He personally recruited me. I was his special advisor for 15 months. And things that I'm experienced on the Hill, I'm knowledgeable, I'm ready to be active today. I ran corporations, and I'm qualified. As a matter of fact, I started my own business 7 years ago. I know what it's like to be a small business owner. I grew my business. In 2020, a year ago, CEO Monthly Magazine named me CEO of the Year for 2020. So I know what it's like to have to earn your paycheck every day and not know how it's going to turn out. And when Congress is driving down rules that we don't agree with against our system, somebody has to go back and stand up against that. And if you like the way Congress has been turning out for you the last 25 years, you know what you can do about that. You also know what you can do about it today. So, my qualifications, undergrad in A&M, I have 4 master's degrees. I earned all of those while I was on duty. I pushed myself. They said it couldn't be done, and I did it anyway because I wanted to grow myself, and that's the kind of person I am. I take on the challenges I'm told we can't take. I grew a business that they said would never work. So what I want, why am I running? I'm running for the 4 things for this county, for this district. I am against the government getting too far into our lives. They have absolutely lost their minds and gotten way too far. Secondly, government spending is out of control. That's our tax dollars, and they keep asking for more. Number 3, border control. I think that goes without saying. And the last one is, and election integrity. If we can't trust our elections, then what's the point? My name is Rob Rosenberger, and I thank you for having me.